Hello, everyone. Welcome. My name is Mark Mandel. I'm a developer advocate at Google Cloud, and I do open source stuff for games. It's very exciting. Today we're gonna play with doing stuff to Agones. Stuff. I don't know. What day is it today? I have no idea anymore. I'm mucking around with just playing background music. So let me know how that goes and if it's working for you or anything like that. Or if it's failing in any way, shape, or form. Also, just let me know. So that's fun. Where are we? Cool. So what are we working on today? Okay, so we're working on Agones. Let's pop that open. Let's get some stuff going. I don't know. Like today, I've just been like, I don't know what day it is. So that's exciting. Anyway, all right. So Agones, cool. Open source platform for running game servers on top of Kubernetes. Sweet, which is awesome. And what I want to do is look at the top issue that we're working on today. There we go. Upgrading to Kubernetes 118. So I don't know if anyone else has noticed, but Kubernetes keeps changing versions. And they keep releasing new stuff, and every so often, you know what? We have to upgrade because all the cloud providers upgrade, and if we don't upgrade, then they don't get supported, and it's all just bad. So we don't want that. So let's get stuck in. So I've done a bunch of this work. You can actually see we have a checklist here, which is actually super nice. And it's working out pretty well, which is cool. My brain just fell over, like just entirely. And I don't know what it is that I'm doing. But anyway, we have a couple more things we need to do. So what do we need to do? Update the dev tooling to create 1.18 clusters. Cool, I can do that, update that with Minikube and Kind. What do I want to start on? Okay, so there's documentation fixes we have. Oh, these are some easy ones. I can get rid of that pretty easy. Regenerate Kubernetes resources. Oh, let's do that one. That one's the more fun one. That one's definitely way more interesting because we have some fun things to do there. Okay, cool. So where are we? Do I have... All right, so there's this. I'm going to actually send this to 4. No, I'm going to send that to 2. Excellent. Let's push that there. And then I also just realized that I don't have IntelliJ up and running, so let me fire that up. Actually, we'll pop that there. Programming, IntelliJ. Beautiful. Okay, let's fire that up. Where are we? Come on, do what I want. Oh, come on, you can work. There we go. Make a happy face. Excellent. Okay. So I need to remember how I was going to do this. So I did this thing a while ago. Here, I'll even show you how it all works because it's actually kind of neat. So these Kubernetes resources, what does that mean? So if you have a look at, say, like an example, here's a good example. If we look at simple game server and we have a look at a game server YAML, we look at this and we can see like you have a game server which then has other stuff inside it. So here, this template here is actually what's called a pod spec template. It's actually the full pod spec that's available for a game server, for just a Kubernetes pod, usual pretty boring stuff. And to specify like all the things in here and be able to validate it properly and all that kind of nice, good stuff, we actually want to have this spec thing. So let's actually have a look at that so you can see how that works. So we have these things called custom resource definitions. Is it in here? No, it's not in here. It's in install. YAML, there we go. No, Helm, there we go. Templates. So let's look at what's a simple one? Game server allocation, I think, is pretty simple. Yeah, game server allocation is pretty simple. But you get this, like, have you ever looked at JSON schema? Anyone's ever played with JSON schema? This is basically what it is, or Open API spec, essentially. Or Swagger, any of those kind of things. It's very much in that vein. Where you're specifying, like, the properties and, like, all the values. But for example, if we look at a game server YAML, so this is the custom resource definition of the game server YAML. We can see all the details of it. We have all these different includes here of everything that needs to happen here, including the game server schema. Now let me grab. That'll actually work. No, it won't. That's what I want. Thank you. What did I want to grab? I wanted to grab, yeah, the templates. Here we go. So if we look at CRDs, game server spec schema. All right, so you do this definition, you can make them includes their templates as it can go all the way through. So whatever. And we've got all this stuff for like a game server. That's great. But as we get down to, where is it that we put it actually? Here we go. Pod template spec. All right, that becomes a thing. And there's no real easy way of being able to do things like have what's the like basically be able to say, hey, this CRD creates, has the schema of this other schema, and like add it in. And so it's kind of annoying. I think this music's a little too boppy. How do you all feel? I'm gonna change it. I want something a little bit more chill. Totally off track. Let's see. What's a chill? A little too boppy. Something a bit more relaxed. That seems a bit more. Something lo-fi. See all albums. Yeah, let me know what you think of the music, or I just turn it off. I am totally open to suggestions. No, still too boppy. What's this one? That seems a bit calmer. All right. Continuing off on where I was lifting off. So this like pod template spec, like there's nothing in a CRD that be able to say something like, hey, like this person here, or this reference, like reference another one. So I was like, all right, cool. I wonder if I can pull these straight out of Kubernetes itself. So I wanted some tooling to do that. Basically, you can see this is auto-generated. The Kubernetes API will expose information about like the schema of everything that it runs. So we just rip it out basically, which is kind of fun. So let's see. What do I need to do? So I need to regenerate this against the current Kubernetes instance that I have. Actually, and there's a fun question. So I have a strong feeling. Oh, that's fun. Okay, that's not even built. Okay, this is fun. All right, so I have a bunch of stuff that needs to happen, which is totally okay. So I'm going to run that in the background where it's going to download and install all the stuff that I need to run my shell. I'm very curious. I probably need to auth the cluster. Yeah, that seems... You know what? Actually, maybe let's have a look. That'll run in the background. I actually don't remember. Yeah, this machine that I'm running on probably doesn't have the tooling that I might need. Let's have a look. Oh, this music is better. This is more chill. Yeah, I think this is better. If we need something more boppy, then like maybe when I'm coding and I'm thinking that'll be better. This is more comfortable. Where are we? Just having a look at the cluster I've got. Okay, so it's US+1. All right, cool. Cool, 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 cool. It's all fine. Hey, that works. All right. Just make sure it's on the right one too. It is on the wrong one. So let's configurations, activate default. We don't want to be doing stuff against. I'm gonna say kubectl get pods is probably gonna fail. It's because I don't think it has access to that particular cluster. So let's start with that. Yeah, that seems pretty unlikely. All right, make gcloud. So we've got some auth cluster. There we go, US1. We have some make commands that'll automate just pulling down credentials. What are you complaining about? Yeah, apparently it didn't care. That's interesting. GCP cluster zone does not care. kubectl. There we go. kubectl namespace. And I think I've already got Agones installed in here already, which is fine. I don't actually need it for what I'm doing right now. Yeah, I do. All right, cool. That's better. All right, cool. Now, what I did was I wrote this make command. See if I can remember how it works. I was actually kind of proud of this one. This is documented, but it's more fun if I go looking for it. So put it in here. Gen embedded open API. Yeah! All right. I'll show you how this works. It's kind of cool. I'm actually kind of proud of this one. It's a bunch of bash for pulling open API specs right out of Kubernetes itself, because that's a thing. All right, let's have a look-see. Oh. So, where are we? So what does it do? This is fun. Here we go. So it starts, or actually go down here because it's easier. Starts by creating this folder. It fires up kubectl proxy so I can access the master on the Kubernetes cluster. It grabs some nice tooling, which YQ is like JQ if you've used that. It's being able to manipulate YAML on the command line. We use JQ as well. We install a few other bits and bobs. And then we grab down the OpenAI spec. We strip out a bunch of stuff we don't care about. Then we have some JQ commands to edit stuff. So what we do, oh, actually, this is a good point. So do expand, which is a terrible name, actually. I don't understand, like, why put do underscore in front of anything? And that will actually take the entire OpenAPI spec and expand it out to each individual definition, essentially. So each, like, where we have CRDs, like, it just pushes it out into each file. I'm not even sure how this works anymore. JQ definitions. Okay, yeah, so it takes each definition and spits it out into its own JSON file. Wow. Yeah, I'm not even sure what half of this does anymore. Wow, okay. To expand. Oh, okay, so it goes to expand that particular file. How does this even, I'm genuinely unsure of how this works anymore. I wrote it a long time ago. Actually, it wasn't even that long ago. Let's have a look. Okay, so do expand. It should be recursive, is what if I remember correctly. So processing that one, grabs that definition out of there and puts it in its own JSON file. Cool. It then looks at all its children. Oh man, that's nasty. Okay, so we're using JQ to find the ref out of the, okay, so we go and look for it. There's this thing called $ref, which is like a reference to another type. We grab it out of the JSON and we replace it. Ow. And if there's any more, okay, so you grab the children. Okay, and if there's any children, then you rerun it. Okay. Oh, okay. So if you're doing, okay, this is the top, man, this is the top level element, and it creates files for everything that it has inside it. Okay, so it's not replacing internally. It's just looking for what the thing is, right? So what references does it point to? Then we do any editing. So then we spit out, okay, then we spit out all in the individual files for each individual one. Oh my God. And then we do some in-place editing of some of them because we have some differences between the OpenAPI spec on Kubernetes and what we actually need to pass as CRD. And because JQ is really handy, that actually makes it really easy. So here, like where like it says nullable equals true, on there okay, so we're adding timestamp nullable equals true to like what are we doing it to? Oh, creation timestamp and object meta, right? Like for example, like there's a few things that just need to happen at CRD level. We copy everything to an orig folder so we can see it happen. Oh my God. And then we expand out any references that exist in some really ridiculous sed commands that I believe still actually work. And then do a bunch of really weird more sed stuff that works. And then convert it all over to YAML. Oh my God, that's nuts. Okay, but that's fine. We should actually just be able to run it, and in theory, it should just be fine. Let's have a look. Let us see what happens. All right, I'm gonna run it. I'm not gonna create a branch yet until I need to. So let's do that. Let's see what happens. All right, we install a bunch of stuff. Cool. All right, we're processing stuff. As long as everything works as expected. I'm actually quite curious to see if there's any differences. The good thing is we'll be able to see any diffs, so which is sweet because yay Git. Really, I guess if there's any differences between what a pod can do inside 117 versus 118, which is what we're moving to now, then this should actually tell us and it should highlight it for us. So we will see. Converting to YAML. Oh, there is differences. Look at that. It's a little difference. Let's actually pop over here. I want to have a look and see what that is. Build, install. Where did we end up? Not YAML. Helm, Agones, templates, CRDs, K8s, this one. So like, for example, object meta is totally the same. That hasn't changed, but the pod template spec has changed. Let's see what we got here. Can you show me? Oh, looks like primarily descriptions? Huh. Yeah. In fact, actually, that's probably easier if I do a git should diff. Yeah. Let's flip it that way. That's better. And let's shrink that down so we can just see diffs. It looks like it's just descriptions. Interesting. Oh, that's new. That got that FS group change policy. That's new. But not a lot. It's just some descriptions. All right, cool. Easy. All right, sweet. Well, in which case then that's an easy addition. Now let's just check out B. We'll call it update 1.18 CRD spec. That seems fine. What I'll also need to do is gen install and gen API. I don't think gen API docs will need to do anything. Gen install will take that Helm template and actually spit it out into a YAML file. So if somebody doesn't want to use Helm, they can do that. So I'll spit that out. I don't know if you can hear that jingling. That's literally my dog trying to chase herself around in circles, which is kind of hilarious. Because why not? Okay, so that's doing stuff. Okay. Store.yaml. That seems legit. Let's do a build. Make sure things are working as expected. Oh no, I don't want to do that. There we go. Building with Windows takes a very long time, and I don't feel like doing that right now. The other thing I've been noticing recently with Helm is as we do more updates to CRDs and we get more fancy with that schema, sometimes it is not happy. It is not happy about doing big CRD refreshes. Actually, while that's building, bear with me one sec. Helm commands. I wonder what that. I'll go off in a tangent for a bit. Helm commands. Yeah, what I want is Helm update or upgrade. Yeah, perfect. I want to see. Here we go. Allow deletion of new resources created in this upgrade when it fails. I do have atomic set. I'm kind of wondering if force. It's worth testing force on some stuff. I wonder what that's like. And what that actually does. Yeah, because sometimes. Okay, so use patch. In some places, applying patches can fail. So yada yada. It's a force option, which allows us to give up on trying patch if it fails. Destroy and recreate the resource. This would be great if Helm upgrade would have a flag like this too. So it doesn't. That's fine. I just wondered if there was more documentation on force. Force resources updates through a replacement strategy. But does it only happen... Does it only happen... when something bad happens? Or does it always do it? Yeah, see, I had this happened to another friend of mine. Earlier... Okay. Bear with me one sec. This may be actually a good time to test it, so let's see what happens. qctl. Right, yeah, that rolled it back. That's fine. Okay, so this actually did it. So this is this weird huge error where like if you change that spec, it gets really grumpy. All right, so I'm gonna assume there's no. Huh? What is cube run? I have no idea. Let's have a quick look. Okay, there's nothing there. So actually, you know what? Let's try this out. Install atomic force. Try that. Keep going to the wrong terminal. Make install. Try that now. Very curious. Because at the end of the day, usually when we tell people to upgrade Helm anyway, we tell people to delete all their game servers and start all over again. Oh man, it really hates me. That's really annoying. Upgrade failed. Yeah, I don't want to. It's in a failed state. Why won't you roll back? Okay, it won't let me. Where'd you go? Come back. Won't let me do that. That annoys me. I mean, I can get around it. It's annoying. But that does bug me. So try and roll it back. Will it let me? Or will it complain? Yeah. Let's fry the thing. I wonder if there's anything on the internet about that. Yeah, so Helm 2, okay, that's fine. But like validation, Helm 2, yeah. Tiller, blah, blah, blah. That's an old one. Bug fixes for Helm 2. So for the same reasons, let's describe the original report. The same breakfast university here. The underlying maximum minimum is 564 and perhaps type remains in Kubernetes. Yeah. But it's 64 minimum maximum, mathematically speaking, yada yada yada. Oh, it's still going. We have an issue with users report this issue too, and it's a problem that the scheme expects float 64 for minimum maximum. Mathematically speaking, wants to special form of decimal. I guess the problem would be solved with a code that parses and interprets the value in forms of numbers to be written as a float value. Helm 3.5.1. I wonder if there's a eventual. I'm just going to subscribe to this. It seems like something I want to keep an eye on. All right. All right. Let's fry the whole thing. Oops. All right. When in doubt, fry it. What Helm version are we running in here too? I feel like we upgraded recently. 3.5.0. Okay. I don't know whether upgrading or not might solve this issue, but one problem at a time. All right. All right, that'll take a little time because it'll actually fire up a load balancer, yada, yada, yada. But I just want to do a quick smoke test, make sure that works the way I expect it to. And if it does, then I think we're good to submit it. I am curious. So there have been a couple of Helm releases. Maximum, minimum, or multiple of. Yeah. That's literally, yeah, we have a bunch of those. 5.2. What was I going to say? We could try it. I mean, we're here. Why not, right? Give it a shot. I'm just making sure nothing special is happening that I need to pay attention to. Nope. All right, we're good. We're good. While that's running. Beautiful. Cool, cool, cool. Just making sure everything is fine. Yep, perfect. All right, sweet. What I want, Helm releases. Give me the, yeah, I need to install it, yada, yada, yada. Official release page. Thank you. So that's a security patch release. 3.5.2. March 10th on my birthday. How nice. Okay. 1.5 patch release. Same, but uses Go 1.5.7 uses security release. Yada, yada, yada. We can try it. Doesn't hurt, right? Where am I? 2. Let's see. Okay, so that's doing its thing. Get position on my system. Sweet. It's there. Everything seems fine. All right, let's do... actually, yeah, that's just installing some stuff in the background, but we can do a quick smoke test to make sure that's doing what we need it to do. That is an interesting bug, though. Test end to end. There's a particular smoke test I like. Which is test create game server fleet and allocate. So it just creates a fleet and runs an allocation against it. Nothing too special. Why is this complaining at me? Is it complaining or is it not? Don't know. Okay, sweet. Test run and pass. Beautiful. That makes me happy. Oh, there is actually a specific test that does like resources. So let's have a look at that. Test game server evicted. No, that's not what I want. Resource validation. Perfect. That's actually a good one. Let's run that. Beautiful. So that all looks like that's working really nicely. All right. All right, so let's submit that stuff. The stuff around Helm, it's just very annoying. It's an interesting question. So we've done all this stuff here, and we have all these descriptions. We could, what should we call it? If descriptions continue to get changed like that, in this case we've got all these descriptions, we could strip them. We could just dump them. They're not terrible to have, I think. But, you know, we have JQ. We could strip stuff if we wanted to. If we have a look at object meta. Hello, come on. I mean, that hasn't changed. Nothing in that has changed. Yeah. Okay. I'll leave it alone. I think that's fine. Unfortunately, that's just, I think just Helm being a pain. We may need to document that that's something that you may actually have to do on upgrades. Alrighty. Yep. Let's do that. Oh, I just remembered. I have fancy buttons that I keep forgetting about. Totally unrelated to this, but I now have like buttons that let me do things like this on my Stream Deck, which apparently now don't work. Oh, there it goes. Wow, that took a while. That was weird. All right, well, eventually I got there. Maybe I pushed it too hard, too much. Yeah, you can actually see it complaining at me a little bit. All right, I'll have to go back and find out what happened there. Cool. Anyway, that is not important. What was I doing? Oh, yes, I was getting this ready to be added. That looks good. Is there anything else I need to generate? I don't think so. Okay. Yeah, that seems pretty good. All right, cool. Then we can take that off the list. update to, what is it, the pod template spec. 18. Regenerated the pod template spec against from Kubernetes. Did I spell that in vaguely right? Open APIs. Endpoints. Most changes were description fields. Wow, I really can't spell today. Description fields and exception of one new field. Work on, what is it? 971. Where's my mouse? Where's my mouse? There it is. Okay, commit. That seems pretty good. I like writing my commits in there because then I get spell checking because I can't spell. Cool. Okay, that went up. I'm gonna grab that. Alright. I'll call it cleanup. What do I want to call it? Breaking. Breaking maybe. Cleanup. Oh, let's move that down. There we go. I'll make a note on here. Wouldn't be surprised if it local testing indicates that Helm will try and patch the CRD changes and fail, which it now does on CRD change. See for more details. I will likely have to handhold the testing and delete Helm installs during end-to-ends. Apparently this gets fixed in later Helm plus kids combos recording. Shrug. But we will see. Cool. Let's give it a breaking just so I can see it and clean up. Actually, I don't know. Breaking seems as good. But feature. Actually, you can give it. You know what? Actually, I give it feature. The reason I give it feature is because now you can use a feature that you couldn't use before. That's what's going on there. That's what matters. All right, let's have a quick look. Yada, yada, yada. Yeah, you can see like different descriptions come through. Isn't that interesting? It's funny. It's actually kind of cool seeing it this way and you can actually see what's going on. Yeah, stuff that was alpha has been changed. There's some admission hook stuff, beta. I wish they made this easier for pulling this stuff out. It's just, oh my God, it's a nightmare. It's just a nightmare, but what are you going to do? All right, create pull request. Expect it's going to fail, but we'll worry about that later. I'm going to have to handhold it a little bit. So what I'll have to do is go in, delete the Helm install from the end-to-end cluster, and then run it again. And yeah, what you gonna do? Oh, you know what? I didn't assign reviewers, so I should do that too while I'm here. Oh, perfect. Actually, that's exactly who I was going to give it to. All right. What else is on my list? Ah, yes, documentation. Let's do that one too. We will go back to main. Check out. I believe there's nothing to grab. All right. Cool. So, all right. So updating the site. Actually, you know what I will do? You want? Yeah, beautiful. I'm just gonna run an instance of the server. Really? Oh. Yep, that's not what we want. Yeah, make site server. That's what we want. Good if I type the right things. Doesn't it help? Alrighty. There we go. Come on. Oh, wait. Sorry. Habit I have. I need Chrome. I'm running all this stuff on a completely different computer, and then just bringing the whole IDE across. And I just sometimes forget that if I want to run localhost, then I need to I need to actually run the Chrome instance on that machine. There we go. There we go. We can just run them right next to each other, which I think is nice. Okay. The easy way of doing this, we look at here. Okay, it says 117. Beautiful. And if I remember correctly from the actual ticket, it tells me what it is I need to do. Config terminal support K8. It's beautiful. Do dev before main. Oh, that's right. Okay, cool. So if I come into my site, we have a config terminal. Where are you? There you are. Oh, look at that. Okay, cool. Ooh. I can get these values. I know what these values are. Okay, so in K8, I can call it 118. And I think actually if I come back to here, it's going to refresh. 118. Badass. And then minor supported version for AKS and Minikube. Minikube's the fun one, isn't it? It is. It is. But we can test that. We can test that. Do I have Minikube on this machine? I actually don't know, to be honest. I have Minikube on this version. What version? Wait, what version is Minikube up to even? Actually, I can just do it there. 1.17. Oh my god. Okay. What was that new version that came out? All right, fancy. I'm just thinking, I have Minikube locally. I can probably test it there. All right, AKS minor supported. I know how I can find that out because I've already done that work. And that work actually isn't there. It's in install Terraform AKS variables. Nope. AKS. Yep. 14. Beautiful. Now, Minikube supported K8s. Well, I might as well look it up while I'm doing it, right? I have a thing that does the upgrade for Minikube. There's a script. Does Minikube just have a script? I'll run it. I'll run it and update my Minikube. It'll be fine. Minikube! That's fine. Get started. Just need to install it. Shh. That looks about right. All right, so that's there. Oh, I'll tell you what. Let's do that last. Let's do that last. That's a whole other thing. I just want to double check AKS installation Azure. I'm done 18.4. Beautiful. Okay, so actually, I don't think there's anything in sight that actually says. Let's have a look. 1.17 in the directory. Oh wow. Abort. Oh, that's just releases. Don't care about that. That's more generated code. So I don't care about that. Let's push that over. SVG stuff. Don't care about that. Actually, what I should do is if I want to do that, file mask. There we go. Put in find window. Yeah, that's just releases. Okay, perfect. That's actually exactly what I want. So actually, I did this work a while ago, which makes my life so much easier. That it's all powered by everywhere, and I specified the version for what Kubernetes version to use is now all powered by this terminal file, which has it all stored in there, which makes life so easy. All right, so what I'm hearing is that I need to work out what Kubernetes version it is. All right. So Minikube. Yeah, then there's a certain version. What's the version that we're running here? 1.18.15. Let's see if that works. All right, so bear with me. Here we go. I'm just gonna update. This thing. Actually, it's just going to be site update K8 1.18. It's gonna be a new thing. Okay. No, I didn't need to do that locally, but anyway. Do you know something? I didn't actually realize that nice. What's sudo install? I don't know what that is. I just learned something. I don't know what that is. All right, anyway, that's fine. Let's just make this bigger. Let's pop this over here. And let's shove that up. Okay. So I've said, so let's actually update it. So what do we say? We said 1.18.15. So that's 15. Cool. So now that's 15. I'm just gonna keep started. Ooh, I wonder if this will work on here. I've had some weird issues with different device drivers that, no, let's try it. I had some weirdness with Docker and Minikube that I had to fix up, and I ended up using KVM and reasons and stuff because why not? But if it can download the thing, then I think it's going to be fine. Which it looks like it is. I don't think the problem's going to be with the version. I have had the weird things with Minikube where like it doesn't support a specific version. But even if it doesn't necessarily start up on this machine, then that's fine. I'm not worried about that. At least I know that it exists and it's a thing that you can actually do. I'm actually curious. Yeah. Previously it didn't start up on my laptop. I just don't want to run it here because it'll take up a lot of CPU. Well, but for interest's sake, let's kick back over Agones. Version do we have on here? Okay, we have the same version. All right. Yeah, see, I was getting this kind of stuff as well, but that's fine. There's like all this permission denied stuff because the way Docker's set up on this machine and all that kind of stuff. I expect it will fail, but the Kubernetes instance is there, and that's fine. And I'm not going to futz around with Minikube right now, but I think that's we can make that work. I'm tempted to. How many other things have I got to do here to get this done? It's just that one there. So I might whatchamacallit? What is my brain doing? I don't know what my brain's doing. I'm just gonna kill that. I don't care. PS? No. Anyway, I'm not gonna futz with that. Git add -a, git commit. Actually, I'll do it over here. Then I get spell check, and I have the last one I did. Update website supported Kubernetes. Upgrade supported Kubernetes versions 218. Awesome. I'm going to commit that. Beautiful. I'm just gonna push that up. What I think I might actually do is I might draft it and then just triple check that Minikube stuff works the way I think it does. Hello, friends. Thank you for the comments. Hello, Brain Death. Excellent Twitch name. I just realized something. I just did that in exactly the wrong spot. Let me get rid of that. That's funny. Sorry, I was staring. This is where I want to do it. All right. I don't know what I'm doing. Don't mind me. There we go. I now have a few more people here as well. Let me know how the music level is and like if it sounds good, if we like it, if we don't. Just let me know. I'm just kind of curious. Or if it's just super annoying. It's a bit of an experiment. In draft until I confirm the cool feature breaking. Yeah, breaking. Let's just upgrading that stuff. Breaking documentation. Cool. All right, let's just kick that to draft. That at least gets it up there, which is fine. All right, what's next on my list? Oh, oof. That's in there. All right, case documentation, examples, fleet.yaml and stuff. All right, let's put back over here. Let's go back to main. Thank you. Okay. Yes, that's what it is. So if I pop into examples, I can see in here. No, right now. No, I'm good. Cloud Code Survey. Thank you. Where did I have to do stuff? In examples, fleet autoscaler, game server, for example. Did we get rid of that? I don't think it exists anymore. Update links to K8's documentation. I don't think it's there. Oh, this one definitely needs to be done. But like examples, game server doesn't. I don't think any of these reference. .17. Just in this directory is fine. Yeah, start. Actually, let me file mask that to start.yaml, which I don't think it does. Huh? I don't think we need it anymore. We took it away. All right, good. That's one less thing that needs to happen. Bam. The examples. Just making a note. Next time, star.yaml no longer need updating, as we updated the links to not be version specific. All right, but crd doc JSON. That needs to change. So this is a file that is used to generate the reference API. I'll actually show it to you actually if you're interested. In fact, it's worth looking at anyway. Let's flip that back around. It's a bit easier to look at. Reference. Here we go. Kubernetes API. So it's this page. Where's a good example of where that points to? Agones to v1. Yeah, that makes sense. And so if we look at a game server right here. Okay, so we can see that's still pointing at 117. Beautiful. So 1-17 should become 1-18. Replace all. And 1.17 should become 1.18. Replace all. Beautiful. And then make gen API docs is exactly what we need. Lovely. And we're running. Oh. Sometimes this takes a little bit. Beautiful. All right, so we should actually see some difference. Yep, and we actually just saw that reset as well. Beautiful. So now if I point out, okay, so here's something we use. We use a deployment strategy. If I click at that, does it still work? It does, and it gives me the V18 version. Excellent. Check out -B. What are we? Site update CRD API 1.18. Cool. Cool. You go away. And we can commit. Update. Oh, crackle pop. Update CRD API reference to Kubernetes 1.18. Oops. Commit that. Did I put that on the right branch? Yes. Yes. Okay. No. Grab the right one. Thank you. What do you hit me with? Oh, it's just prow being prow. Okay. Put that in the right spot. What do we need it? Part of upgrading to 118. There's not much to it. It's all pretty much generated anyway, so yeah. Nothing special. Documentation. Feature, cleanup, something. That's an easy one. Wonderful. All right, what else is on my list? All right, so we did that one. We did that one. I'm just gonna wait for that to come through. Okay, so the only thing I need to do is kind of Minikube. All right. So I might have to do that one locally. You know what? Let's do it locally. Yeah, let's do that. Hopefully the CPU requirements don't cause a problem. Okay. Yeah, just upgrade from the main repository, please. Thank you. What did I just pull down that I didn't have before? That was a big one. That's like that was a 25. That was yeah, because the stuff I had to do, that was a 25,000 line pull request. Because of reasons. If you want to go into them, feel free. It's a whole thing. All right, let's fire up IntelliJ. Alrighty. No, I do not want you to do that now. Okay. Usually I've got main. Yeah, I can check. Upgrade, whatever. What do I want to call it? Local K8 1.18. We have a couple of build scripts. Build? Yes, includes. Start with Minikube. I think verse 18.15. I think that should be fine. We need one of these. Makes my life easier. I think, okay, so in part of our build system in here, if anyone cares, we have local includes, FMK. Thought I specified. Yeah, apparently not. I thought I specified my driver. There it is. Okay. KVM2. Beautiful. Just needed to do that. All right, profile, Minikube driver. It looks pretty good. Minikube. What did I call it? Minikube test cluster. Just make sure that works the way I expect it to. Downloading a bunch of stuff. Cool. All right, it's going to take a little minute or two for it to do that thing, but it looks like it should be fine. While it's doing that, can I actually do anything else? No. No. No, I can't. I haven't touched kind in forever. That's probably the only other thing that needs to happen. I have a strong feeling this is going to take a while. Yeah. I think this is just my machine. Fail, try again, creating host error, creating machine error. This looks vaguely familiar. I feel like I did something to make this work. Apparently it did something. It like edited my system. If this fails, I'm not going to worry about it. I thought I had this all working, but clearly not. What was the command that we ended up using? Let's have a look. Maybe Minikube test cluster. Creator 118 -p VM driver kvm2. Okay. Entertaining stuff, I'm sure. Is he going to do anything? Control plane, yada yada yada. KVM2 CPU. Yeah, it should be fine. Oh! There it goes. Okay, apparently it worked. Whatever it was, it worked. That's bizarre. Self-healing Minikube. Who knew? That is apparently a thing. See if it boots up. For some reason, I feel like I've been struggling with Minikube lately. Oh, no, let's look at this. Yeah! Yes! Beautiful. All right. Yeah, if I can do that, then that's fine. I don't need to install on it. It just works. That's fine. That's cool. If I can fire up that version, I know that it works. And the other thing I needed to do is in kind. Do I have kind installed still? Kind test cluster, get cluster, node 1.17. Oh, yeah. Is there a list of kind supported Kubernetes versions? So I can just look it up, that'll make my life easy. And that doesn't help. Doesn't help. Is there a website? There's a website. All right, let's have a look. Issues, yada yada yada. I feel like I have kind installed here. All right, I will, let's pause, what was it? Stop? No, I just want to kill the whole thing. I can kill it. Just kill it. No, I don't want to list him. I want to minikube delete. I got it. I love the emojis in minikube. That just makes me so happy though. It's just so adorable. Okay. Do I have kind install? I do. Cool. Version do I have installed? 0.9.0. Okay. Oh, there's a new one. Should I get the new one? I think. No. Don't I have kind? I do not have kind installed. Go get. All right. I'm not sure if I need to have. Cannot use path version in. Oh. Sorry. I'm sure what version of Go I'm running at the moment. 113. Oh my god. That's not good. It's a very old version. Reasons. I don't even build stuff through the locally installed Go. I do it through other versions, but okay. Oh, it's creating a cluster. I didn't know I wanted to do that. Can I cancel that? I can. Kind help. Did that actually install it? It did. Okay, cool. Is that a thing? Am I gonna be able to delete the thing that I just tried to create? I don't want like these little running clusters running around. All right, well, that's in the background. I was gonna just do 18.15 because I don't know what this is doing. Something. Is it doing something? It's hanging. It's just chilling. Here comes the dog. Most important stuff. Big shake. What is it doing? Wow, everything is really just up. Here we go. All right. Delete clusters. Just delete everything. Clusters. Do I get any? Can I get clusters? What clusters do I have? And there are no kind clusters. Okay, well then there's no point deleting anything. All right, so we upgraded that. I think 1.18.15. Cool. Let's just try it. All right. Do that. See how it goes. All right, so I didn't actually need that. I have a strong feeling that it is downloading stuff. Let's see if there's nothing in my... Nope, no one's bugging me for anything. Excellent. Spinning, spinning, spinning. Hasn't complained. I feel like kind shell is a thing. Oh, here we go. Yeah, kicking through. Oh, actually, while it's doing that, let's do a little bit of cleanup. Oh, I did that already, didn't I? Mini cube. Yeah, that's what I want. Spinning, spinning, spinning. Mini cube. What is it? What was it doing? What was that doing? Minikube. I was looking to see what I was running. Profile list. That's it. All right, so I just have some other silly stuff floating around. Cool. Not gonna worry about that. I wonder if... No. Okay. I feel like... Config current context. What is it? Current context is not set. Ooh. I'm going to wait for this to finish. I'm going to assume that kind will do that job at some point. Let's see what's going on. Come on, hurry up. I feel like this is still pretty good, though. I don't think it's going to be a problem. All right. Get the commit ready, which I think is the last part. Yep. I don't know what just happened there. That was weird. 7.1. All right. So actually, what I can also do is come into my pull requests while that's running in the background. Where's the one that's draft? Yeah, I expected that to fail. That's all right. I'll come back to that. I'll hand walk that through when I need to. Draft. Here we go. Beautiful. That is now fine. It does not have to be draft anymore. Ready for review. Commit checks are not available during indexing. Oh, I don't care. Yep. Update kind and minikube. Dev minikube to 1.18. Tested this locally and can create clusters with work on. What number was it? 1971. Beautiful. Is that actually done yet? Whoa. I'm willing to bet that this has failed because I'm running such an old version of Go. It's probably what it is. Failed to create init with cube ADM. Cube. Oh, that's, you know what? That's just problems with how my Kubernetes probably fails or some such. Wow. Now I'm just actually genuinely curious. Let's have a look. To accept privilege. That failed good. Failed to create cluster flavor with init node with kubectl docker exec. Let's just grab that and see what shenanigans that gets me up to. But I think it's fine. I'm not yeah, that was reasons. No, Docker set. Yeah. Boom. One, is it Docker Vagrant said Mac? Oh, I wonder what version of Docker they support. Can you say enable, which means in the host environment? That's meh. The new cluster should not contain any underscore. I bumped to the same error when I had an underscore in my cluster name. Oh, interesting. I'll futz with that later. I'm not too fussed. I'm sure we'll find a way. The version of Kubernetes is supported. Getting the actual stuff working is fine. Do you have any clusters? No. Fine. Good. Oh, my brain fell over. Also, let's move to Docker version. Usage. Is there a Docker version type situation thing? No? Okay. You know what? I'm not going to futz with it. I don't really use this very often, so it's not a big deal. Commit. Beautiful. Yes, that's what I want to do. Push that up. And put in that last pull request. Dev tooling to upgrade 218. Wow, I really need to put things in the right spot. I think I'm just getting tired. I'm taking tomorrow off. I'm actually very excited about that. Check it just as clean up. That's fine. Let's have a look. Preview. Beautiful. Bum, 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 bum. Beautiful. Build tools. Great pull request. All right, and on that note, I'm going to call it a afternoon, or a day, or a morning, or whatever it happens to be for wherever you are. Sweet. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you enjoyed at least a little bit listening to me talk to myself and joining me as I fix up all these little things. We found out a bunch of stuff about weird tooling and whatnot, which is kind of cool. Awesome. Okay, I am going to potter off and get stuff done. If you want to follow me at Neurotic on the Twitters, down below you'll see like my YouTube links at Mark S. Mandel. If you're coming from YouTube, you'll also see down below the link to my Twitch, which is Mark Mandel. And cool. Awesome. All right, I'll see you all next time I end up streaming. See you all later.